Okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Turtle Zoom, and welcome back to Darksiders, Warmastered Edition. In the last episode, we hitched a ride with Odie, our friend Griffin that we stole. And in this episode, we're going to enforce no parking. Woo. And we have to rescue Odie from the Bat Queen Tiamat, whom we finally met. What else did we do last episode? Oh yeah, we fought another trauma. What else? Oh, sorry. I got distracted while in mid-combat. Excuse me. Wow. I almost feel kind of bad. So, anyways, we got a health chest over here in case we need it. We got another barrier of ice, and we have more of those floating blue things. I guess they kind of look like... I actually really don't know what those look like. I was going to come up with some kind of clever parallel, but came up short. So we made it to the Twilight Cathedral finally. Over here, we've got everybody's favorite Volgi. Okay, so we've got 2,856. Yeah, that flying segment gave us a lot of money to work with. We could unlock stone skin. That might actually be really good.
Please take your time.
You know, I really don't want to take my time because I like to stop recording after 20 minutes. And let me tell you, despite this being the first dungeon, I think it's actually the longest dungeon in the game. Death's Rage is nice, but I don't really need it. The 180 Orbit Slash. Yeah. Yes, I do. Thank you, Volgi. I could upgrade the power strike. Ooh, we can upgrade the damage of the counterattack. I'm actually gonna do that. Increase the range and hit frequency. Why not? Demon Edge. Or we could just get the Weapon Master. You know what? I'm gonna get Weapon Master.
Excellent choice.
This has been available for a little bit, but only now am I really gonna buy it because, well, going into this dungeon, we are gonna find more enhancements. I'm not going to lie. So I want to show this one off while we can. It is the most basic of enhancements. It just simply increases the damage done by whatever you equip it to. Easy as that. But the question is, do I give it to the sword or to the scythe? Because having more damage on the scythe is going to be really useful when I'm fighting a bunch of enemies, but on the sword it's going to also be useful. You know what? We've had Ravager on the sword for a while, so we're just going to switch it up. We're going to put Ravager on the scythe. And we're going to give Weapon Master to Chaos Eater. Look at that. Each enhancement has its own aesthetic that it gives to these weapons, and honestly, I really like that detail. I really like the details like that. So, I think having Ravager equipped to the Scythe isn't going to make any difference. I think you're still going to get the same exact boosts where you get guaranteed souls for destroying shit. And you still do more damage with environmental objects. So I don't think it really matters what weapon you have that equipped to. Anyways, without further ado, we've got a Griffin to save. Let's start our first dungeon. Oh, I'll talk about that in a second. Anyways, the mechanic for this dungeon is actually going to be these crystal swords, which we can actually use when we pick them up. I don't know where exactly we stuck Chaos Eater, or this scythe for that matter. Like, seriously, just... What kind of pockets are you carrying here? So these swords are actually going to be keys. As you can see, this angel statue's already got one. So let's give the other one to this one. That's a pretty unique way of doing it, actually. Oh no. Get her, Odie. Get her. Odie! Oh, I'm gonna save that griffin if it's the last thing I do. Oh, duh. I should probably show that off. So the 180 orbit slash is actually where you can interrupt your sword combo by changing directions. Start striking at enemies behind you, and then continue with a whirlwind combo. Pretty nice. With that, I think we have all the sword moves now, actually. These things, oh my gosh. I remember these things have an interesting official name. I'll have to look that up again. He's holding on to that bit of the statue there. I get the feeling we're going to want to take that. Alright. So that door's locked. Looks like the only way we can go is this way. Let's head on in. Ooh. Well then. I don't think so.
Nope. Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Let me touch you. That doesn't sound wrong or anything. That still hit me. Can I pick up his sword?
Nope.
Really? I can't? Stars have never tried to pick up their swords before. Okay. Spacebar was acting up there for a second. Really? I was trying to be cool. Alright. I'm losing my edge here. I haven't recorded this game in a little while, so I suppose I'm losing my touch. Whew. Takes care of that. Hey, get those boobs off camera. This is family friendly. It's really not. Anyways, that right there is another bomb growth. And I believe we can use the same cheat we did before by just picking up an object and throwing it at it to clear out that red ice. Now see, normally I don't think you're supposed to be able to clear that out until you actually get the item for this dungeon, so I think that's a way you can cheat the system. It doesn't really break the game or anything, it just gets you something a little earlier. Speaking of bomb growth, we can finally learn about them and when they're on the ground or within reach, we can actually pick them up and throw them. They'll stick to whatever you throw them at, so you can use that to your advantage. And yes, I can actually use this. So something else I wanted to mention that I realized in editing, and it's something I am seriously mad at myself for never realizing before.
I never did like going to church. Let's gut the Bat Queen and make this a short mass.
This is Mark Hamill. I have played through this game twice, and I have never noticed that before. Our hand is haunted by Luke freaking Skywalker. Oh, that makes me so happy. And I was super mad at myself that I didn't realize that before. Oh, I hear it. Odie. Alright, we got another really good-looking chest. And here we're going to find Greater Life Essence. So, we've actually got ourselves a second vessel to use. The Greater Life Essence will completely heal War, whereas the Life Essence will only heal us somewhat. And yeah, once we use that, we can give it a new power-up, like we can give ourselves more Wrath, things like that. Up here. Alright, so now we're up on the balcony of this area we were before. And in here, we're gonna ruin another perfectly good-looking chest to find the dungeon map.
Zelda Parallel.
You guys hear something? And back here, this is actually the area where that red ice was. But now that we've cleared it out, we can actually come back here and get this other chest. In here, we'll actually find the Dungeon Horde Seeker. So yeah, that's just basically a way to get the Horde Seeker super early. I think normally you're supposed to get the dungeon item before you can grab that, but we got it anyway. So if we go in here, we'll actually be back in the main church, or the main room of the church. Got this thing still here, and a money chest. Definitely want more money, because I definitely want to unlock the Harvester before long. Because that Harvester is the key to getting more souls when you kill things with it. So, sounds like it'll be pretty worth it to me. It's 5,000 souls, so we're definitely going to have to grind. Anyways, right here. Someone worked very, very hard on that statue. Thanks, brah. Alright, we drop down here. Ooh, we're in the crypts now. I like it. With some undead to fight as well. How fitting. Oh. Whoa, okay, War. Jeez, cutting it a little close there, pal. And over there, ooh, I see something bright and glowing green. Now, when you're traversing a wall, one thing you can actually do is, I believe you can press Shift. Nope, nope, not Control. Control just lets go. I believe if you turn the camera, click A, you can actually jump off. And we can grab another artifact soldier. Ooh, time that one. Really? Okay. Okay, no, grab it. Wow. I wanted to throw him into lava, but I guess not. Thanks, game. I really like this aesthetic. Just metal bars separating us from that lava. Ooh, this seems important. Okay. Got it! That's what I get for trying to show off so much. Really? I am just losing my touch. There we go. Maybe I'll have to make use of those health items before too long. And here we got ourselves a key. Now these doors... yeah, we're going to want to remember these for later. We can't do anything about them yet. You may have noticed in the map that there were some chests down there, so... definitely need to come back later. Hey, buddy, how's it going? War, buddy, I don't know how you don't get dizzy from that shit. That's the thing about the horsemen, like, they can be underwater indefinitely, so they clearly don't need to breathe. Look at that. You know, for being reanimated corpses, these guys are surprisingly tough. Maybe I really have just gotten so much weaker since my powers were taken away. It's interesting, though, because we're definitely upgrading our abilities, but we're doing so by ourselves. Because before, when we were ultra mega powerful, it's because the Council gave us those powers. And when they believed us to have started the war, they took away those powers as punishment. But now we're rebuilding our powers on our own. I suppose getting sword moves back from Volgrim, but getting health back by our own accord. But I wonder, is the Council the one giving us these Lifestone shards and such, or what? I don't know. I'm thinking too much into things. They needed a reason for war being weak and needing to grow stronger, so I guess that's a good reason as any. And, well, this doesn't seem suspicious. Ooh, new enemy. Now you are another enemy whose name escapes me. But he basically fights just like the Phantom General, so you can treat him just like that. Just gonna knock off his armor. Ooh, shit. Now, if you manage to perfect block his first swing, he will still land the other swing. So definitely be careful with that. As you saw there. Huh? Still got him, no prob. Well, I didn't get to watch my hand get haunted that time. I'm disappointed. But I'm so glad my hand, like, as it turns out, has been haunted by Luke Skywalker / the Joker. No wonder he had such a soothing voice. I'm still really mad at myself for that. Anyways, we got ourselves the sword, so now we can make our way back to the first room and use that other door. As we couldn't before. It's a pretty simple dungeon, but like I said, I think it's actually the longest of the dungeons for being the first dungeon.
Over
Anything you say, Master Skywalker. Anything you say. Didn't he also play Chucky in the new Child's Play movie? Because I heard about that. Although I heard the movie wasn't that good. Alright. Let's head on through. There you go, lady. I really like the look of these crystal swords, too. Oh. Please tell me you guys made up and we're having a play date, fucking... Oh dear. Wishful thinking, right? Back in here, there's more of this red ice. The red ice and the blue ice are different in that I think the red ice you can only destroy with explosives, whereas the blue ice you need something else. Which, we've got a bomb growth here, so that works out. Odie! And with that, got our next Lifestone Shard. Already on our way to another one of those. You always gotta remember, guys, Kobe is for range and accuracy, Yeet is for range and power. There's the difference. Now these things, you know what? I'm just gonna look it up. That's gonna bug me. I need to be more prepared for these. Okay, I found it. These are actually called Gormas. Now these guys... Well, actually, let me show it off. Where did that go? Why did it throw it all the way over there? So these Gormas, if we try to take this sword from under him, he's gonna get mad at us. Gotta spam me to get away. Luckily, he doesn't do any damage unless you let him. So, we're gonna have to punish him. Now, these are enemies that you can't actually kill, but you can stun them long enough to get away. And these guys are actually known as Phantom Champions. They have ice attacks, so you do want to be wary of that. You will get frozen if he hits you. Hey, now that... Whoa! Oh, I hit the bomb growth. Actually, I wonder. Have fun with that. I missed the timing of the second swing. That's the only way I can actually do the counterattack. Got it. Look at that. Hey-ya! Get some dot damage. Hiya! Nice. I like that we actually got to have a fight with the crystal sword before we gave it away. This is actually the boss door, believe it or not. That's where we're gonna need to unlock the end of the dungeon. There's another Gorma up there, but I don't think we can do anything about that. I can see an artifact. Oh, yeah, here we go. We'll put that there. And unlock the door. Excellent. Now, I'm not sure if the enhancement we have on Chaos Eater now transfers over to that crystal sword when we have it. I don't think it matters too much, though. We don't spend a terribly long time with that sword. There's actually a new-looking artifact up there. It's the next tier. And a bunch of chests over there. I'll have to remember that for later. And use this updraft and Shadow Flight to grab our first artifact champion. There are only 6 of these in the whole game, actually. They were granted to overlords that commanded Hell's legions. So these are actually going to be worth 1,000 souls apiece, I believe. Let me actually check the inventory. Yep, 6 of them. And then there's one ultra rare type of artifact that we have yet to find. Something tells me after leaving this place, we're going to be able to buy lots of stuff from our buddy Volgrim. Okay. There we are. Let's see, we're at 26 minutes, so before too long, we're going to want to end things off, because, like I said, this dungeon's going to take a few episodes. Can drop that down. Maybe I should just do this all in one recording and have the episode itself cut off mid-sentence.